What's good, YouTube, Twitch, Kick? We're going live with stream number 2 of the Majora's Mask PC port playthrough. If you want to see more like this, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, turn on notifications to your future member socials. There's a link down below. Don't forget you can also support the channel further by becoming a channel member from as little as 99 pence per month here in the UK. If you're watching this on Twitch or on Kick, don't forget to follow. Let's get into this. Hey Jade, hey Kim, how you guys doing? So, we left off yesterday inside of Snowhead. Now, we don't actually have any dungeons completed yet. We've glitched to get here because I'm not doing a normal playthrough because screw normal playthrough. So, we're going to go get Goron Mask. But to do that, we've got to do a couple bits first, which is fine. Yeah, I'm doing alright, guys. How are you? Like, you guys been up to much? Like, I had a busy day at work. Like, today was busy, so... Did well, though. Like... My target of sales per day is 10, and I had smashed it to 15, so... Work pretty happy with that, so I will take it. Right, let's see. So we need to get this open to get hot spring water. But to do that, I need to go into Goron Village first. I'm not about to be? Oh no. Never mind, it's half term, so I've got kid at home, so it's hectic here. Yeah, I bet. Ah, fudge cakes. It's going to be a bit before I get to that, though. I know what you want. It is going to be a while before I get to it, though, because I've got other series to do, if that's okay. Plus, I'm doing this now, so it'll be a few weeks before I can get to it, but I will get to it. Hey, trainer, how's it going, dude? Bow, 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 bow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Oh, stupid baby crying, I swear. I don't need this is Zelda Rando. Stop hounding me! Oh, okay, how was your stream last night with Spindled? Okay, baby. I get it. Jesus Christmas. Oh my god, the screen getting smaller actually looks really cool in like full widescreen. But it also doesn't go crap. Also doesn't go so small so it's unplayable, which is nice. Dawn of the second day. Yeah, that's cool, Jade. As long as you don't mind, because it is going to be a bit before I get to it, because this took precedent, because, you know, proper MMPC port came out, so it's like, oh, okay. Pretty good, although she might have another ear effect. Ooh, nasty. So what else you been up to today? Also, if you guys can hear Emily in the background, it's because she's playing Fortnite with her nephew and her sibling, so... Not that that's an issue. Not saying it's an issue. Don't think she can hear me, but it's not. I don't mind. Just letting you guys know. Like, I promise you she's not going mad. She's not talking to herself. I mean, she's not going mad yet. She's not lived with me long enough yet. Don't think she didn't know what I said. No, she didn't know what I said. Fair. Hey, limited spam. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. If you're in the stream, if not, thank you anyway. Went to the chiropractor, then took a nap. What did the chiropractor say? Oh, she's chilling. Oh no, I forgot. I've got to go all the way. Oh, this is so dry. Yeah, I remember now. Okay. But yeah, she's chilling. She's having a good time. Like, I mean, the new season of Fortnite came out Friday. So she's been chilling on it a bit. I mean, I did a video on it, which did okay, so I can't complain too much. But I've now come to the realization I need to buy a new SSD for my PC, because my PC is once again doing the thing where it starts ruining all my drivers over time. So I'm assuming it's my SSD this time that's gone bad, so I'm going to replace that when I get paid from work, which is fun. Fortunately, I still have enough left from my last YouTube payment to cover most of it, but it's not the point. So that's irritating, considering I'm trying to save up for a whole new PC, but what are you going to do? So, because of that, it's like, well, okay. So I'm recovering pretty good and should be back to normal soon. Oh, that's alright then, that's not too bad.
He's in the car with me.
Oh wait, I don't even need to do that yet, because no, what am I doing? This is to get where what am I doing? I don't even know anymore. Most display isn't it? It's been non-stop. I mean, to be fair, like, I don't mind Fortnite. Fortnite's okay. Don't get me wrong, it's not a game I play very often, but it's not bad. I mean, at the minute, I've been playing a lot on my phone because I bought the Razer Kishi, which is a USB-C controller for the phone. I'll grab it again quickly to show you guys who went in the stream yesterday. We've got it over here. So it's this. Basically, it unattaches and then stretches to hold your phone in, and then of course it's got USB-C in it right there. So it plugs directly into your phone, basically turns your phone into like a Nintendo Switch style thing. It's so freaking cool. I'm literally just sat there playing PS2 games on my phone because my phone's powerful enough to emulate them. I'm like, oh yes. My phone can handle everything up to like PS3 era. So like, it's chilling. Like, I was literally just sat there playing Sonic Heroes a bit last night. And then I was playing on Game Pass because Xbox Game Pass has like online play if you play, you know, like through the cloud, and it runs really well, like no lag or anything. It's so freaking cool. What was that? Oh, for God's sake, here we go. I can't take this thing out generally. Actually, I have bombs, I can. There we go. That'll do it.
The issue is...
Bombers!
They are...
The bombers! Don't know why I did that. I forgot. I thought it was a heart piece for a minute there. I don't know why, actually. But we now have the lens, which is very spicy. My daughter spent a fortune on that bloody game. See, I've never put money into Fortnite. I've never put money into the game. Like, any time I've ever owned the Battle Pass is because I earned enough V-Bucks just by playing the free version to pay for it, but... Yeah.
Guess how I died?
Did you jump off a cliff?
No, like some fall damage, yeah, but I don't know what I was on. I thought I got the fists in my hand so I could poof, and then I didn't.
So you literally...
It's holding a med kit.
Even worse. Great for when you're out and about. Oh, it is. Yeah, I'm playing vanilla because the MMPC port currently doesn't have rando. Because it's literally just come out. It's in version 1.0. But it does have full mod support, which is great. Because I have a couple of mods on that are nice. As you can see, the UI is different. Because I've replaced it. I've replaced it using a mod so that it looks like the 3DS one. Then there's some HD texture packs I've got on as well, which make the game look a bit nicer. Once I've done this section, I will show you... Oh, I've got to do that. There we go. I'll show you one of the mod that I added, which is really cool because it's funny as hell. It does nothing, but it's funny as hell. No! Stop wasting bomb chews.
It's me working as well today.
So, there's another mod I can show you guys in a minute, which is really cool. I can basically show it at any time because it's still funny. No matter which way you look at it. I'm also enjoying a nice old Corona, which is very nice. So, not bad. Ah! Oh, I hope he's still coming. Oh, he's still back there, isn't he? Don't tell me he's bloody reset. Are we kidding? He actually reset. Mate. What, has he gone all the way back? Is he back this way? Like, where is the clown? I'm unsure yet. Depends how well it does. If it does well enough, I'll do 100%. If not, then I'll just do casual for now. It depends how well it does. Because, I mean, I'm good either way. I can, like, do a casual playthrough or do a full 100%. I really don't mind too much. Where on earth is he gone? What, because I did that, he spent all the way back. I didn't know that. That's dumb. Is he all the way back here? If so, that is the dumbest thing in the game. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, he's back here. Wow. So basically, if you stray from the path, you're screwed. You have to go all the way back. Well, that's stupid. Worst part is I can't actually get Goron Mask without this guy. No, why? Oh, I hate this controller. But I, for whatever reason, can't use my off-brand PS4 controller because the game decides, oh no, you're not backflipping with that controller. And when I'm using ISG and I need to backflip, it's a bit of an issue. Not to mention, if I do decide to do bomb hovers, I'm going to need to backflip, so... For whatever reason, my PS4 controller is just like, nah, you're not backflipping with this controller plugged in. Hey, Demi, how's it going? You changed your name on Twitch again. It is really weird, considering I thought that the compatibility would be the same as OOT-PC port, and it's just not. Like, it is for most controllers, like PS5 works fine, Switch controllers work perfect, Xbox controllers like I'm using now are fine. It's literally just that specific off-brand PS4 controller that I've got, for whatever reason, cannot backflip with that controller. I do not know why. It is really, really, really weird. Like, you genuinely just can't backflip. It's wild. I remember applying for health insurance, and yes, I did change it since I have my stuff set up for streaming, so when people want to play a game, I'll stream it. Okay, nice. Ow. Right, Damani, you go ahead, because I ain't going anywhere. Okay. And Eden's was a bit too ooh-ooh. Fair. To be fair, I did think that a little bit. I didn't think, like, the name was very you, my dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Swear. Ah! I only put smart after it because one of the buddies that talk to. I mean, fair. I still don't think, like, the thing is, right, a name has to suit the person to a degree. Like, for example, so, like, my online handle years ago used to be Terra, which is fine because even some people still to this day know me as that, like, sporadic. She still calls me Terra. But, like, say, for example, you know, people like Ninja, he was around back then too. Like, he knew me as Terra as well, because that's what my online handle was at the time when he met me. But nowadays, you know, people like you, Demi, you met me as Ben, which I just go by my normal online name now anyway, but both names fit. I love Song of Healing, it's so good. I don't think mine does, but it was chosen for me. That is your fault, Jade. You're the one who decided to come up with the whole thing of, oh, I'm going to make stupidly absurd correct predictions. You're the one who came up with that. Besides, at this point, I think it's now a thing. You've just been known as Mystic Jade. Because pretty much 90% of the predictions you make all come true. It's insane.
Hey, Mystic Jade is Mystic Jade because she is Mystic Jade.
Yeah, Mystic Jade is Mystic Jade because she is Mystic Jade. Weirdly in the mood for a multi-world. Time to hunt down some more friends. Fair. What kind of multi-world are you in the mood for? Man, the Song of Healing is such a good song. The Song of Healing is so dope. Easily the best melody in, like, all of Zelda. We got Gron masks. We got all 3 transformation masks before even completing a single dungeon. All because of the help of some glitches. I am okay with it. Banging. Right, okay, so we need to be Bron, or... Yeah, I'm going to call him Bron from now. He's just Bron. Might ship like a cartoon Ron Weasley face and just call him Bronald Weasley. Right, okay. So, grab water. Perfect. We do not have long, so we need to get it down there. How long does water have? I think it's like a 3-minute counter, isn't it? Or something like that. It's something like 3 minutes. Come on, out. Thank you. So we need to go ahead and go and rescue Papa Smurf, which we're going to go do now. Play OT because Kingdom Hearts still crashes randomly. See, I don't get many crashes on KH2. In KH3, I just have the weird issue of, oh, by the way, when you go out of a world, unless that world spawns you at the save point, you're doomed. I get that a lot, but...
Okay, guys. Because I'm on with my like, half past. But...
Huh? I got the money. I mean, to be fair, like, if I had to beat any race from, like, Zelda for a day, I'd be a Goron. 100%. Like, I love the Gorons. They're so cute. Plus, they have those really cool tribal tattoos, and I love them. I think it's because my computer has 8 GB of RAM. I don't think so, because I've run Kingdom Hearts 2 on less. I think it's literally something to do with the multi-world, because I don't have that problem with normal KH2 rando. I have had it before with, like, multi-world KH2, though. Do. For loyal, they're people, but just anyone they befriend. Exactly. I pressed left, not down. What are you doing? Thank you. What? I pressed left, not down. I mean, I know I'm the one drinking the Corona, but... Like, is my controller now just off one? Like, do you want some too? You need it? You had a stressful day, controller? If you're having issues with APK, it might be because of memory leak somewhere, since the AP client is pretty light. It could also be poor optimization set for Kingdom Hearts on the emulator. It's not an emulator, that's the thing. It's run using the PC version of Epic. It's most likely due to Archipelago, because there are issues like that with other games on Arch as well. A friend of mine who used to do multi-worlds with me, he used to play Risk of Rain 2, kept running into the same problem with that game at times, because it'd keep on crashing at random. It's just an issue with the API. They are looking for it, but... we'll take your word for that one. I'm telling you, I pressed left. Like, clearly my controller's had a stressful day and just needs to take one off. Even though it's not been used all day because I've been at work, but hey, here we are. Controller, what are you doing? Yeah, it just has something to do with the API integration. Because like I said, Risk of Rain 2 had the same problem for a while too. Also 3 random for AP once a while, but my issue was the AP had to maintenance. Yeah, it's literally, it happens with any of the Arch stuff that has PC versions. It just happens at random for some people. Close the game mode. Yeah. I pressed... what is going on? Thank you. The fudge cakes. What's going on? I love how melancholy and depressing this game is. Like, it's so melancholy and so depressing, but you know what? It's still my favorite game of all time. I love it. This game is too good. Like, there is a reason why between 2000 and 2010 this won Game of the Decade. There's a reason, because it's too darn good. Like, the game is just too good. Like, you can't go wrong with a bit of Majora's Mask. It's just, like, perfection. It, to this day, is still one of the things that really annoys me because, like, you know, a lot of Zelda fans are like, oh, OST's better because it is. So, like, really? Like, you can think it's better and that's cool, but give me a reason for it. Don't just be like, oh no, it's better because it just is. Like, there has to be a reason for why you think it is better. I remember once because I had someone come into the stream and they were like, oh my god, Phantom Hourglass is the best Zelda game, and I'm like, I'll be kidding. Like, don't get me wrong, there are contenders for the best Zelda game, definitely. Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, A Link Between Worlds, Link's Awakening, like, all solid contenders, Twilight Princess. But, like, when someone's like, Phantom Hourglass, I'm like, are we kidding? Like, don't get me wrong, opinions I accept, that's fine. But when someone tries to tell me that Phantom Hourglass is the best Zelda game, that's when I'm like, nah, you are not a true fan if you think that's the best Zelda game. You aren't. I'm sorry, but you're not. No way. No self-respecting true Zelda fan would think that Phantom Hourglass is the best Zelda game. It is the worst. Like, it is the worst official Zelda game. Well, to be fair, Demi, we're playing Zelda. Like, we're playing Zelda. If you want to start another conversation, then feel free to start one. I'll play off it, my dude. But you were like, that's an interesting choice. It's a very interesting choice. Oh, we're just talking Zelda crap. Oh, Demi. It was just like all the Zelda talk, and I'm like, cool, if you want to start another conversation, go for it. Like, what do you want to talk about? As long as it follows stream rules, we're cool. Next Zelda game should be another Toon Link game. Change my mind. Would be sick to get a sequel to Wind Waker that's open world like Tears of the Kingdom of the Wild. It's never going to happen, but it would be cool. It would 100% be cool. Like, I'd be down with that. However, it most likely wouldn't happen because, oh, what's his name? The person who was the lead for Wind Waker, he was also the lead for Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. He left Nintendo like 10 years ago, so it could be done, but it wouldn't have the same direction because he's not the one directing it. That's the thing. Because those ones, Shigeru Miyamoto didn't directly direct. He was involved heavily, but he didn't directly direct those ones. To be fair, Shigeru Miyamoto has only directed about half the official Zelda games. The others were done by other people. Which is the weirdest thing. Like, it's actually kind of wild, because, like, he didn't direct half of them. He was involved quite heavily, but he didn't direct them. Like, it's actually kind of insane when you think about it that way. Because, like, from the Zelda games he didn't direct, he didn't do... I mean, until Breath of the Wild, I don't think he directed a single handheld Zelda game. Because the Oracle's Link's Awakening and Minish Cap were all done by Capcom. Four Swords wasn't directed by him, it was by someone else. Phantom Hourglass Spirit Tracks wasn't directly him. Breath of the Wild was, and that technically counts as handheld because it was Switch. And then, of course, some of the mainline ones he didn't have any... Like, he obviously was the head lead on it, but he didn't direct them. Like, Majora's Mask, he gave that to the B team. Wind Waker wasn't directly directed by him. Twilight Princess was. Skyward Sword was. Basically, yeah. Like, he directed the first, the second, A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time. He directed Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. But, like, Majora's Mask was given to the B team. Like, it was the secondary team that directed it. Oh, and then, of course, the OT and MM 3D versions as well. But they weren't directed by Nintendo. They were done by Grezzo. So, they weren't even done by Nintendo. Which, to be fair, like, they did a good job with OT, like, OT 3D. They did a terrible job with MM 3D, but OT 3D turned out okay. Please do Tears of the Kingdom again with a Warrior Princess Zelda mod. Ooh, nice. I still can't get Tears of the Kingdom to run correctly on my PC. I can't even get Breath of the Wild to run correctly on my PC nowadays. I need to save up for a new PC. Mine is getting a little bit old. It still works fine, it's just getting old. They're in your bag. Side of the bed. No, because I'm only using them in camera. Oh.
It's just spreading.
It's not spreading, it's infecting the other part of the area that was hit as well. It's taking over anywhere that was affected. So clearly you affected more than you thought. Basically, a few days ago, Emily had a nasty fall going in the bath. Because we have a bath shower combo. She had a nasty fall. And now she got like a massive bruise on her leg. It's like, yay big. It's literally the size of a freaking basketball. So, she had like a really harsh fall out the bath. Well, in the bath even.
Didn't even get into the...
No, you didn't even get into it, did you? You sort of just...
Literally face planted either side of the bath.
Like, all I heard in here, because I was recording at the time, all I heard was this apocalyptic clonk. I wondered what it was, but I didn't hear anything, so I was like, okay, she's probably okay. She probably just dropped something. She came back in, like, almost in tears, and I'm like, are you okay? She was like, I was like, what did you drop? She was like, me. And I sat there for a minute, puzzled, like, how can you drop yourself? And then I'm just like, ah. What do you mean? To be fair, it took me about 5 minutes to figure it out. No one kicks my ass as good as me.
Basically, yeah.
Basically, yeah. Even Emily admitted to that, like...
So that's a few days prior to that.
Which I didn't even know about. You didn't even bother to tell me that because I was at work.
Oh, you were here.
Was I?
I was on FaceTime with Christina, and even she didn't know.
Why didn't you say anything? The next apocalyptic clunk we hear is going to be her clapping you on after saying that.
The next apocalyptic thud you hear is probably me falling out of bed.
Oh, shut up, Bab.
Next to the wall.
If you somehow fall out of bed because I'm on the edge, you're taking me with you. And I'm not being funny, Bab. I'm nearly 30 years old. I'm a bit too old for falling out of bed. Like, just saying, I didn't do that as a kid. I'm certainly not doing it now. Like, I didn't do that when I was, like, 5. I'm definitely not doing it at nearly 30.
Or used to be. Don't sleep on the side.
I'm just saying, like, I have not fallen out of bed really ever, so at least I don't remember doing it as a kid, so I'm definitely not doing it now. Hmm? I mean, to be fair, if you fell out of bed, you're not really inclined, you're more reclined. Because you fall on the floor. Just saying. Oh, I fell all the time, I just didn't fall out of bed. No, yeah, what's up? Yeah?
Up there, and I just don't want to fly.
That's fine. I've got to turn camera off a minute because I don't need Emily flashing on my stream.
I've already gone down the stairs through.
It's off. You're good. That'd be deliberate. Oh my god. It's okay, Bob. Take your time. Did you grab the painkillers out your bag? Do you want me to pass them to you?
No, I've took my meds.
Okay. Which one? Naproxen, codeine?
I don't know. That's why I'm making something else.
Right, okay. How do you not know? Jesus Christ, Bab. Ugh.
So I just know I can't take anything for like 6 hours.
Basically, yeah, because now you don't know what you've taken. That doesn't help. How do you not know what you've bloody taken?
I can't remember what I put in.
Alright, so, I'm a massive hypochondriac, even with my own medication, right? In fact, I'm going to take that soon. I'm a massive hypochondriac with my own medication. Like, I make sure to count my pills multiple times so I know what's in there. I know what I take every day, I know the amount of dosage, it's always the same. Emily sorts her friggin' pills out, misses some of them, and then doesn't know what she's put in there. So now she doesn't know what painkillers she can take because she doesn't know if she's taken naproxen or codeine or God knows what else. Which you can take paracetamol with that, but you can't if you're taking codeine as well.
No, I don't know if
Can't double up on that. Ooh. Well, if it's codeine, you definitely can't, because that will spark you out cold. Well, let's say you look great today, but the webcam is off. Yeah, I know, webcam was off, because am I good to turn camera back on? Okay, cool. I had to turn it off because my partner is in the bed, a little bit uncovered, and she was getting comfy. I didn't want her to flash the stream. But thank you, Gabble. How's it going? Welcome in. Alright, we've got to go. Oh, I forgot I'm doing this without stone mask. Alright, fair. Let's go. Well, they might have been in the stream before I turned it off. I can only assume. We need Zora because I need to be able to do this. No, I'm going about this the wrong way, actually. Where are we going? I need you to turn. Ah, fudge. I hate doing this part without having bow. Oh, welcome into the stream, Bab. Also, for those watching the stream on YouTube, don't forget you can like the stream as well, where it helps like YouTube algorithm. Alright, let's see. Come on. Hey, there we go. Easy clap. Or more specifically, easy clapped that Gerudo guard. No, no, it's not. Ah, crap. Ah. Doing this with that bow sucked. I'm literally just doing this to get hookshot. And then I'm going to start doing dungeons, because there's no reason not to. Oh my god. Dude. I mean, to be fair, trainers, life do get like that sometimes. Oh. Okay. Uh-oh, that's not good. Right. I'm going to have to somehow get this Gerudo guard without it seeing me. The issue is I don't have anything too long range. Wait, what about Bombchu? Could a Bombchu do it? Bombchu might do it. Perhaps. Wow. Apparently they're impervious to explosions. Okay. That's neat. Oh, that's Bushi. Come on. Got ya. There we go. I'm sure there's other stuff you can play, dude. I'm fortunate because there's one thing I can use to hit this. That's what I mean. Apparently the Gerudo guards are just impervious to explosions. Okay, cool. So if there's a minefield I've got to cross... Shut up, Google! Bloody Google Home. I didn't say it! What are you doing? That thing just starts to do its own thing constantly. Oh my god. Like... I need to gather all the streams, the clips from streams of me just telling that thing to shut up. There's actually a short on my YouTube, it was ages ago, I was doing like OOT Rando, where like, I was literally having a fight with Google and then Emily came up and put like 3 hats on my head. Like, I'm just sat there like, okay, cool. I mean, I've got, like, Google Home just deciding, I'm going to start randomly activating doing stuff. Like, it's when she starts speaking, like, Spanish at me, I'm just like, okay, great. And I know what you're saying. No, I don't. Oh, yeah. And then the Google Home we have downstairs speaks in French. Like, je sais quoi? Le frog? Like, le chicken. Listen to the rain while I think of what to do. That's fair. Listen to the rain can be kind of cozy, though. We're playing a Nintendo game. You should put it like Wii, as in like the Nintendo Wii.
Really?
I thought it'd be funny. I think it'd be funny. Oh, wee. Oh, I do love a good thunderstorm, though. I know you don't, but I like a good thunderstorm. Right. We have a good substantial amount of items before going to the first dungeon. Like, all of this progress, and we've not even been to a single dungeon yet. I love glitching. It's so fun. Like, it's legit really fun. How many older French people got confused when this console came out? I can imagine now in French it's just called the Nintendo Yes. I'm kind of the same, Kim. Like, I enjoy the thunder, lightning not so much. Like, the lightning I'm not really a fan of. The thunder I like. The thunder's really relaxing to me. Like, I do love a good thunderstorm. It's the lightning I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't mind it, but, like, I could do without it. Right, there is one thing I want to test out. I want to see how good or bad town archery is with 60 FPS. Because I normally hate town archery. It is so precise. However... Oh, I can't do it. I don't have bow. What am I doing? Can't even do it, can I? Would help if I had the bow, which I don't have, so we'll go this way. Once trouble lightning as a teen, it set my anxiety off. Yeah, I bet. Like, to be fair, I think it would set anyone's anxiety off if they was struck by the stuff. The problem is, right, if you get struck by lightning, there's a good chance you can survive it. It just depends how strong it is. I don't know why we've got such heavy delay, but...
Every piece of tech that I've had needs to do this until it's used to the internet.
I've not had the problems since I moved in, but... Apparently so. Well, no, I don't think anyone would want to find out. Oh my god, don't say that because I sleep next to you. Oh yeah. I don't want to be struck by lightning. Like, I don't think it's something that I got to admit, it doesn't sound like a pleasurable experience at all. Nope. Wait, what am I doing? I don't even have... Oh my god. Yeah, that's about right.
Showing you the garden next door.
Yeah.
Knocked myself out on.
Yeah.
And then my mum lifted my head to try and get me back round, tripped over me, dropped my head and knocked me out again.
I'm still kind of mad how that actually happened when you were a kid, but I'm not gonna lie.
I've been knocked out in my life and I was knocked out twice in the space of 5 minutes. Auntie Joe's panicking calling an ambo next door. Like at my Auntie Jess's. In such a panic. Coming back round. And I came back round, they're like, cancel the ambulance, cancel the ambulance. Carried me onto Auntie Jess's sofa.
The only time I've ever been knocked out cold was when I worked at bloody Tesco. Margaret gave me shooting just past my head. It was bad enough. I think it's close. Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, it doesn't sound like a very pleasurable experience. I gotta admit, like, again, not something I'd want to go through myself, personally. Gotta admit, like, I've had some rotten luck in my time, but not that bad. Well, no, it has been that bad, but still. It's been bad for different reasons. Like, my luck has been bad, it's just not been bad for that reason. It's actually quite funny, actually. The other night, me and Emily were playing Fortnite, one of my friends from work, and we were just generally chatting, and it was like we were talking about 2017, and Emily was like, oh yeah, during this time I was fleeing, and I'm like, during that time I was having chemo, and my friend from work was like, the fuck? That got dark fast. And I'm like, yep.
Yeah, because it was 2018, because I know your workmate.
Yeah, you'd already met him previously.
What?
Once, years ago.
Really kind to my nephew.
Yeah. To be fair, the dude from work we were playing with, he's cool as hell. Like, he's cool.
Just don't tend to forget people that have such a positive impact on my nephew.
He's a nice guy. Like, he's genuinely a nice guy. Like, he gets on with everyone. Oh, are we kidding? I pressed down. Like, it's nice because, like, me and him have the same sort of people skills. Like, we get on with just about anyone. Like, the only time I don't get on with someone is if they're genuinely a dick. Like, if someone's genuinely a dick, I won't get on with them. But like,
it's very simple. You just got to treat people how you want to be treated.
basically, yeah.
And there's so much horrible stuff in the world. Why would you want to spread that? You want to spread like the good that's still there. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. Like, when it comes to, oh wait, I need to go back down to get swamp water. It's like dealing with customers at work, right? Like, don't get me wrong, the ones that are coming like really aggressive because something's gone wrong. It's like, okay, cool, fine, whatever. You wanna be horrible to the guy behind the phone who's trying to help you, cool. But the ones that get me are the ones that come in really aggressive and hate you, and then as soon as you fix their issue, they're the nicest people in the world. And I'm just like, lol, okay, yeah. It's not as if you were being a dick to me 2 minutes ago or anything, but okay. I'll just overlook that because you're being nice now, I guess. How you get along with me? You're not, though. That's the thing. Like, you think you are more than you are. That's the thing. Yeah. It's not that. You're not kind of a dick. With you, you're very upfront about everything. Like, you don't pull any punches. I'm similar, but like, how do I explain it? I like the fact that genuinely you just don't care. Like, you're so laid back about most things. You're not, though. But that's the thing, like, you don't pull any punches, which I like. I admire that. Because I like people that say it as it is. People that say it as it is are like some of the coolest people in the world because, you know, they don't sugarcoat. Yeah.
Especially with people with anxiety and stuff. Because the amount of people that just sugarcoat stuff, you don't know where you stand and then you worry it and it stresses you out. Like,
that's the thing, like, with you, Trainer, I know where I am. Like, plus the beautiful thing is, I know I could do pretty much anything and it really wouldn't offend you, which is great. To be fair, like, a lot of my main followers are the same way. Like, you don't get offended by anything I do, which is nice. Don't get me wrong, I don't, like, set out to do stuff that's offensive to people. Like, I'm not a racist, I'm not a homophobe, I'm not sexist, I'm not, like, whatever, right? I won't do any of that stuff. But, like, I have certain views and opinions that you guys just don't really care that much about. So it's like, cool, sound. I could basically say whatever I want pretty much and you guys don't care, which is fine. I have no problem with that. Well, yeah, exactly. There are some things that should not be said whatsoever. Which is absolutely fine, because, like, it's just, like, it's one of those things where honesty is the best policy to a point. Like, there are some things that should just not be said. That's a good question, Matendo. I know, obviously, now that Two Ship 2 Arcanian's out, it'll probably be in the next couple of months that Rando 60 FPS will be out. However, it'll probably be as unstable as it was on OOT PC port for a while. Where a lot of seeds weren't even beatable because they basically have to rework the whole randomizer program specifically for this because the original one won't work with this. Although ironically now, normal Ship of Arcanian has OOT PC port rando that's as stable as normal OOT rando. It's great. But I love the fact it's just as stable because it means you can play like OOT rando and not have a problem. But no, there are some lines that shouldn't be crossed, definitely. Like, and people that do are either really angry people or are looking for attention. One of them, right? Which is why some celebrities get in trouble, because they don't know when they should just shut up. Oh, that's not just celebrities. Like, there are a lot of people out there that genuinely don't know when they need to shut up. like, seriously. Like, some people literally talk a lot of smack and just don't know when to shut it. It's like, dude, come on. Like, I've had people in the past approach me in the street saying crap to my face, And they're like 4 foot nothing. I'm 6'3". Like, and I'm just sat there laughing because it's like, okay, my dude, what are you gonna do? Like, what, you're gonna sit down and nom on my kneecaps? Like, it's the most funniest thing. I just walk off because it's just the funniest thing. Like, nah. Like, I get it. I'm a fat dude, but it doesn't mean I can't handle myself in, like, a fight. Also, the model I was talking about earlier on. It's called Derpy Moon. Hello, Derpy Moon. Oh, wait, let me move so you can see the gap tooth. This is Derpy Moon. Is it not perfection? Will you ever think of the Majora's Mask Moon in the same way again? Because I won't. I've heard someone say something to someone, and I'm mentally prepared for the shouting match that's coming next, because even if I didn't need to... Exactly. But is that moon not perfection? That moon is 100% perfection. Shout out to the creator of that mod, because that is like straight perfection. Like, you best believe when like Rando is a thing in this, I will 100% be using that mod constantly. That is now my moon mod. It was just more noticed because they keep digging a hole and trying to make everyone like them again. Oh yeah. Like, the amount of times that a celebrity's done something despicable and yet somehow gotten the fans back on side because of the one good thing they did. Wow, whoop-de-doo. Doesn't make them good people. It should have been, shouldn't it? For anyone who's ever seen To Lord of the Rings on YouTube, it's like a meme compilation of just random nonsense from Lord of the Rings. There's one on there that, I'd play it, but I'd know I'd get demonetized. Should I do it and just trim out the section later? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do it quick. Screw it. I can trim out the section if I get demonetized. Hang on. I'm gonna play it, because it's like the funniest thing. When YouTube decides to load, thank you. I'm just looking for the right scene. Oh, where is it? Oh, don't tell me it's in one of the big compilations. Wait, is it this one? It could be this one. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah. Alright, so... I'm quickly gonna play this. It's free advertising, tell him to shut up, fair. I just can't remember if it uses any of the soundtrack from Lord of the Rings. I think it does, but I have to play the sound for you to get it. It's the only thing. It's only like a 20-second clip anyway. Display cap, and then we'll grab... No. No, oh my god. That display. Nope, that's Prism. That display. Perfect.
Gandalf?
It just reminds me of that. For anyone who's never seen To Lord of the Rings, I highly recommend it. It's so good. Like, to anyone who's never seen it, I highly recommend. It's fantastic. Like, legit, it's fantastic. Like, me and I used to sit there for hours just watching it, reacting to it. What's the Lord of the Rings movie? The War of the Rohirrim. I probably will watch it, yes. Because we haven't had, like, a new Lord of the Rings-based movie in legit years. Since, like, the last Hobbit movie. Which, to be fair, unlike a lot of other people, I loved The Hobbit. I thought it was good, so... A lot of people really hated The Hobbit. I really liked it. I thought it was really fun. Like, I thought it was a good set of movies. Don't get me wrong, they definitely weren't as good as Lord of the Rings, but they weren't bad by any means. Dutch crab. Ugh. I did see the Lion King's getting live action prequel. No, why? The Lion King live action remake sucked. Like, it was crap. Why are they making a prequel to it? Don't get me wrong. Like, it's just called Mufasa. Oh my god. Like, that's my point. Why? It doesn't need one. Like, I hate it when, like, studios decide, oh no, this needs a prequel, this needs a sequel, like, this needs, like, 50 things. Especially if it's not like a universe, you know, like, you know, Marvel or Star Wars or DC or whatever. Like, those are different because they're whole universes, there's a lot you can do with it. But, like, for a solo movie like that, why? Like, why? It's not even live action, it's all CG. Exactly! Those who wanted to do Mufasa and Scar's story. But why? More to the point, who cares? Because, like, The Lion King is a known story and has been there for, what, like 30, 40 years by now? Like, it doesn't need a prequel. The idea of the story will probably be good, but not live action. No. Don't get me wrong, if it was done like... Excuse me, if it was done like, you know, in the original style, I think it would be better. What the... I don't understand why everything now needs a prequel or a sequel. Solo stuff like that just doesn't need it. Raven the Hunter? I don't even know what that is. Where are we? I mean, to be fair, I'm not the biggest fan of Spider-Man in general. It's kind of like Captain America for me. Like, I'm not a big fan of Captain America on his own. Like... I like him as part of the Avengers because he works there. I just don't think his character works too well on his own. I don't know why I'm picking these up. I'm not even doing this right now. Like, I'm just doing the dungeon. Boom. Oh, I know Beetlejuice is getting a sequel. Again, why? It doesn't need one. It's like the Ghostbusters reboot that absolutely sucked ass. Why did we get it in the first place? Like, legit, are people so out of ideas at this point? Oh my god. I hate the stupid things, but I've got nothing that hits that far in range. Wait, are they following? They are. Perfect. I can take them both out. Get fudge caked. Ah! Don't fall all the way down. There we go. Like, legit, so many things now are getting remakes and reboots and all kinds of crazy stuff, and I'm just like, they're like, why? I don't get it. Like, you don't... There's so many little ideas left that they can't think of something inventive. Like, don't get me wrong, certain reboots are okay, depending on the reboot. I mean, for God's sake, like, Batman's been rebooted about 8 times by now. But, like, some of them work, and some of them just don't. Remember the 1996 movie Twisters, getting a sequel called Twisters. Oh my god. It's not even, like, a good name for the movie. It's just, like, really? The developers were so lazy they couldn't even come up with a good name for it? Like, really? For a movie that's not even well regarded anyway. Like, some people, obviously people like it, but like, you know, it's not like Star Wars or Marvel or whatever. I didn't even mean to do that, but it worked, so I'll take it. Like, I didn't mean to launch a bomb tube, but you know what? Happy accident. I'll take it. It worked. The bow. I got me sniper. Sure, we'll do that. Oh, we have a reticle. Again, another thing in PC port, which is very, very spicy. I don't know why they didn't include that in normal game, to be honest. In either MMO or OT. Like, why not just give us the reticle? It's banging. You can take out a giant lizard with a bomb, but not a human woman. Apparently lizards just have thinner skin. No. Like, Transformers lost me after the 3rd movie. Like, the first one was good, the second one, Revenge of the Fallen, was really good. Third one, Dark of the Moon, was pretty good, and then after that, it just sort of, like, lost me. Like, at that point, it just lost me. I'm just sat there like, nah. At this point, there's too many. I can't see him. There we go. They fell into the trap of overdoing a franchise because it was popular. I get it. Like, something's popular, fine. But like I said, unless it's a whole universe kind of thing, it's difficult to keep stories going is my issue. So that's why franchises like Star Wars still work. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, the newer stuff definitely has a lot more flaws than the originals, but, like, it's still going because there's still a lot more they can do. Same with MCU, same with the DC universe. Like, there's a lot they can do with it because it's a whole universe. Whereas with, like, something like, I don't know, Lion King, it's a single solo movie that they're now deciding needs a prequel for no reason. I'm sorry, but no one was asking for a backstory. I think it's well enough explained in The Lion King, you don't need one.
Didn't nearly occur on a day in a battle. She gave it 6 to battle.
Like, I'm literally just sat there like, are we kidding? Yeah.
On Thursday, you can send me money for bubble tea, by the way.
Right.
So I remembered.
You're gonna have to remind me because I will forget. I will forget. You'll have to remind me what's at work. Depends what part of the DC universe. That's the problem, Trainer. So, like, you know, stuff like The Batman, which was actually a pretty good movie with Robert Pattinson as Batman, it was pretty decent. You don't need to remind me tomorrow. It's Thursday, you need to remind me, but okay. Stuff like Aquaman. Aquaman was pretty good. Joker, that was a good movie that's getting a sequel. That I don't mind getting a sequel because there's more to be told, which is fine. There's more story there. I'm just hoping they don't overdo it, because there's a chance they could overdo it, is my issue. Because the thing is, like, Joaquin Phoenix's version of the Joker isn't one that could really rival Batman. He's more of like a standalone kind of thing. Harry Potter is also one of them. HP should be done. But the magical world, however, is gold mine waiting to happen money. Oh, it definitely is. My issue with the Harry Potter franchise now is how the fans treat it. Because, like, so many fans crapped all over Fantastic Beasts. I thought the Fantastic Beasts movies were really good. Don't get me wrong, Crimes of Grindelwald is definitely the weakest of the three. But, like, it's not a bad movie. I mean, don't get me wrong, the fact that J.K. Rowling took over the screenplay for that, she's not a screenplay writer, she is a book writer. There is a difference. You know, that's why the dialogue kind of suffered in the movie. But the first and the third ones, dialogue-wise, I thought were really well done. It irks me so much how toxic the bulk of the fan base is for Harry Potter. It genuinely irks me. Well, the Cursed Child movie, the Tiny Rock Stuff is coming back for. It doesn't need a movie. That crap doesn't need to exist. Like, that story is an abomination against nature. It's terrible. Why are they moving Isaac? Why are they making a movie out of a book that everyone hated? I'm sorry, but the fact that Voldemort and Bellatrix had, like, some weird demon love child, I don't think so. The hell? That's wild. I really like Fantastic Beasts, and it's a shame that the fans crapped all over it, because if they didn't, they probably would have kept the story going, but... And it's a shame too, because it was getting to the part where it was really good. Are we kidding? My dude, screw you. Oh my god! I can't quick spin apparently. Okay, sweet. Got him, there we go. Two-cycled him. Alright, cool. No, not. Harry Potter, as much as I'm a huge fan, should be done with. Keep it good. Exactly. Apparently everyone is reprising their roles too. That's... It does, yeah. It has a lot more stories that can be told. The issue is a lot of the fan base is quite toxic. Same sort of thing with Star Wars. The only difference is, with the sequel trilogy in Star Wars, they actually, you know, earned some of the hate they got. Because, like, Force Awakens was okay. It was a bit of a you know, they kind of screwed up when they, you know, made it a bit too much like A New Hope, but okay. Like, half the movie of Last Jedi is pointless. You don't even need half of the movie. It's just there for filler. And Rise of Skywalker is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life. So... And this is coming from me, big Star Wars fan. Like, Star Wars is my favourite movie franchise, but... Man, oh man, do the sequels blow. So they earned some of the hate with that. I mean, some people crapped on the shows that have come out recently. I don't get it, because the shows are really good. Some are not as strong as others, but like some are incredibly strong. Fantastic Beast's only problem was it wasn't Harry Potter, but it wasn't supposed to be. But that's the thing, and that's where a lot of the fans for the series sort of lost it, because it's Harry Potter universe, but it's not Harry Potter, is the problem. Like, it's one of the reasons why back in the day, like, so many people at first crapped on the prequels, because they're not the originals, and it's like, they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be the original parts of the story. They're not the original trilogy. The difference was, 20 years after that, people are now, oh crap, the prequels were actually really good, and I'm like, yeah, they were. Don't get me wrong, like, they have their problems, but they're not as bad as people made that out to be 20 years ago. I get the honestly semblance of the same thing will happen to Fantastic Beasts 20 years from when they came out. People were like, oh, they're not as bad as I thought they were. No, they weren't, and then you ruined it anyway. Good job. Well done. You got something cancelled that didn't need to be cancelled. GG. I absolutely hate the power of social media nowadays. Literally kills everything good. Exactly, and then the same people that cancelled it will be like, well, there wasn't an end to the story. You're not going to let them do the freaking end because you cancelled it, you douchebag. Don't you just love it when people have double standards? It's so fun. Like, you gotta love it when people have, like, the biggest double standards. It's great. It's like, I hate this. I don't want it to end, but I hate it anyway. Okay, great, yeah. Make your mind up. Let me know what you want. Like, let me know what we're doing. Because, as it is right now, like... Oh my god. Like, the fact that people can take to social media and get people cancelled for, like, no reason whatsoever is astounding. Or, like, rather get, like, movies and stuff cancelled, I guess. The thing is, the one criticism that I do understand and acknowledge, I don't think they should have called them Fantastic Beasts. The reason why I don't think they should have done is because the name itself implies that the movies are going to be nothing but about the Beast. The problem that the fans had with that was on the third one, you still saw some Beasts, but they weren't the focal point. The third film was focused around Dumbledore Grindelwald. The problem is, when you call your series Fantastic Beasts and there aren't as many beasts in it, people will kick off about that. I think it's an unfounded criticism, but I do feel like they shouldn't have called it Fantastic Beasts. They should have called it something else like Magical World. They should not have called it Fantastic Beasts. They should have called it Magical World, Fantastic Beasts, Where to Find Them for the first movie, and then Magical World, The Crimes of Grindelwald. Like, I feel like they could have done that. And it would have probably had more of an impact anyway. Yeah, but trainers, some fans are weird. I mean, for God's sake, like, those are the kinds of fans that will write, like, the weirdest, douchiest fan fiction. Like, I've been sent fan fiction for, like, Harry Potter, Star Wars, and Zelda that is not safe for work at all. And I'm just sat there like, why? Why do people fantasize about this stuff? It's weird. That's the thing, Jane. At least you understand the point of view. Like, I don't think they should have called it Fantastic Beasts, because the name itself implies what they're not going to get in some of the movies. Like, they definitely should have called the first one Magical World, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Second one, Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. The third one, sorry, not Fantastic Beasts. The second one, Magical World, Crimes of Grindelwald. The third one, Magical World, Secrets of Dumbledore. Seen fanfic with Harry and Draco. Oh my... Oh, right, I've got to go and put the princess back. It'd probably help. Probably help. My whole thing with stuff like that is like, okay, great, we've got this really cool thing. Why'd you have to go make it weird? It's like when Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life came out, and just said they're like, really? Like, now you've just changed my whole perception on Shrek. Thank you. It's not as if Shrek is one of my favourite movies of all time or anything. There are several people that never read the books thinking they heard bad things about Dumbledore. But that's the thing, a lot of people that saw the movies never read the books. It's like, you know, with ones like It, for example, like It Chapter 1, It Chapter 2, or like the miniseries back in the 90s. Like, a lot of people have never read the whole book. The book is a lot different from the movies. Like, you can't fit a 1,500-page book in 2 3-hour movies. Like, Stephen King's It took me weeks to read through. It's a 1,500-page book. Like, it's a huge book. Like, an absolutely monstrous-sized book. Like, there's no way you're fitting all of that in. Not a chance. I need to take medication because I keep forgetting to do it. Don't worry, for those who don't know why I take medication, I'll explain it in a minute. I'll go through exactly what I take, because I do every time I have to take it on stream. That's right. One, two, three, four.
Yeah, all three of them were still live.
There we go. Alright, so, for those who don't know, I do take medication on a daily basis. It is prescribed. The ones I just took, in order, odansetron, omeprazole, omeprazole, took that earlier, odansetron, mirtazapine, prochlorperazine, amitriptyline. So, I take odansetron, prochlorperazine for anti-sickness, mirtazapine as an antidepressant and anti-anxiety, and amitriptyline, which is an antidepressant, but I don't take it for an antidepressant. I take it because I get chronic pain in my neck and my back. So because of that, I take all of this pill. That's like my last dose for the day, so. I know I don't do as much by the end, but never wanted. No, like, it is very, very weird. Like, then again, the world is full of weird people, especially nowadays. Like, the world 20 years ago is not the world as it is now. Like, the world nowadays is one very, very messed up place. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the world nowadays is a very, very, very messed up place. Like, it's legit screwed to hell.
I had 2 coins, so you've got a half each.
I also really want someone new to follow the stream on Twitch, only because I've got a new follow alert that I really want to play on stream. Ah, crap. If you already follow me and then unfollow and follow, it will not play, so don't even try. Like, if you unfollow and then follow again, it doesn't work like that. Taking an innocent children's book of time in the dark. Oh yeah, like it takes some kind of imagination to make something like that really messed up. Like I said, I have read some, well, not read. I've been sent like certain kinds of fan fiction in the past, and I'm just like, why? Why do we have to make this weird? Like whether it's a game series I love or like a movie franchise I love, some people just have to make it really, really weird, and I don't get why. Like, it's something I love, it's something I'm a fan of, why do we have to make it strange? Like, why do we have to make it really, really, really weird? I don't get it. I get it, there are a lot of people out there that get bored really, really quick, and I totally get it. But at the same time, like, no one's that bored. Like, take up a hobby like knitting or crochet or something. Like, you don't have to, like, ruin people's childhoods. It's so strange.
Can't get away with that. Nah, I can't get away with that. You can just sit on the loo and do it.
No, wrong way. This way. That's what I mean. Like, in order to write a fanfic in that much detail, you've got to know a lot about the series. It's just like, if you're so much of a super fan, why would you just make it weird? Like, why would you make something that strange? I don't get it. I really don't. Like, why do you have to make things that weird? Like, nothing needs to be that deluded. Like, genuinely don't. Honestly, it's baffling. It's actually baffling. Like, you genuinely have to be a decent fan to even... It's so strange, though. Honestly, it's wild. Like I said, you've got to be some kind of deluded person to ever get any kind of, like, semblance of joy of writing something that really messed up. How strange. People are weird. Like, it's 2024. People are weird. Like... In fact, normal should be a word that's removed now from vocabulary entirely. Like, no one's normal nowadays. Like, don't get me wrong, I get it. I'm weird as all hell. Like, cool, I'm a weirdo. I'm fine with that. Well, not that weird. Jesus. I'm weird, but not that weird.
Round. I don't know what I'll be able to get, but I will be around. Well, if I end up having Squidge...
How many points are we going to get? Was it 20, 25? I don't remember the exact number. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What Squidge? I'll just
Yeah.
send one of the kids round. I've got to get Squidge to bed.
Exactly. It's all for different, not that weird. The internet is crazy. One guy that played Pokemon got the whole internet to believe Pokemon Black and White and Black and White racist games, so it should be burnt for a bit. It's just weird. Just by the names alone, because people are following who to feel special. Exactly. The problem is those games came out, what, 15 years ago by this point? Crazy. It's legit mad. Like, you're okay burning something that came out, you know, a long-ass time ago. It's like an really old TV show over here called Only Fools and Horses. It's no comedy from like the 70s onwards. It went until like the 90s. Thing was, they used certain vernacular and certain words in that series that back then were acceptable and haven't been acceptable here for about 15, 20 years. But at the time, it was acceptable. People are nowadays bringing it back up. It's like, okay, fine, but it was acceptable at the time, so what's the issue? Like, it was acceptable back then. What's the problem? Like, it is so messed up. Like, why bring up something from that long ago? No, games are stupid expensive nowadays because a lot of developers got greedy is the reason. I'm sorry, but Sony is still very greedy for what they charge for PS5 games. It's insane.
No.
Nice. Ooh, barely missed it. I barely got it even. Damn it, I missed one. We're trying to get Friends cancelled because the main six are all white. The show finished 2004 and it's not like there were other race actors in it. People seriously need to get a grip on reality sometimes. Oh yeah, they do, 100%. Like, nowadays though, you can't, that's the thing. You can't say anything nowadays without offending someone. It's insane. Like, it's 2024, people are nuts. It's like, gee whiz, okay, great, yeah, so you're gonna try and get something cancelled from 30 years ago. Great, guess what? It's already had an impact on the world by now. What do you think you're gonna do other than piss a lot of people off? And exactly what they do, because they want attention. Well, I'm so sorry if no one gave you attention growing up. That's not our problem. That's a you issue. And not you specifically, obviously, Jade. I mean, more people that get stuff like that cancelled or try to. Got it. Whew. Really beginning to wish I was born like 20, 30 years before. It is kind of scary nowadays, not gonna lie. Hey, I will take it though. Like, Town Archery, actually surprisingly good in 60 FPS, which is very nice. Like, it's a lot better than it is in the normal game. In the normal game, it is kind of rough. Like, in 60 FPS, I'll take it. It's a lot nicer. Like, it just runs so smooth, which is really cool. I'm not gonna lie, I hate the way the world is nowadays. Because, like, 10 years ago, you could, you know, not say whatever you want, but, like, you could say a lot more than you can now. Because, like, 10 years ago, I started doing YouTube originally with my friend Niall. And we closed down our original channel because when the YouTube rules landscape changed in 2019, we decided it was a good idea to do so. Because, like, a lot of our old content would have been blocked anyway. So, there was no point keeping the channel open. Besides, we weren't really posting to it at that point anyway. Beautiful. Oh, we have to sit through this. Okay, great. I was like getting a 60-70 show cancelled for the many special names we had for people depending on country of origin. Exactly. Freedom of speech is only free if everyone else agrees now. Oh, yeah. It's not really freedom of speech anymore, because no one's free to say whatever they want. Like, and don't get me wrong, to a degree I get it. Like, you know, no one should be, like, racist or homophobic. That's fine. No problem. Anything like that shouldn't be said anyway, because it's not nice anyway. But, like, half the stuff you can't even say, like, it's incredible. For anyone wondering why I'm doing it again, there are 2 rewards from this, just like with the town. Boom. Easy clap. I mean, that is so nice to do in 60 FPS. Like, legit. We're going to be sitting here a while, though. Look how slow this is to count up on, like, normal game, because on rando it's sped up. Oh, no, you look at someone the wrong way now, you're either going to get a Karen or you're going to get stabbed. That's one of them. Banging. That is a big fat pallet, easy clap. Like, you genuinely can't say anything to anyone anymore, because you'll just offend them. Like, it's kind of bad when you have to say that, but, like, it's true. You can't say anything to anyone without offending them nowadays. It's insane. It's genuinely nuts. Like, the world nowadays is, like, the roughest place. Because you just can't say anything to anyone without really offending them. It's insane. Can't even just pretend fight with a friend anymore without having the cops called on you. Well, yeah, that's true. Like, it's come to something when the world works that way now. Wallet upgrade.
Just gone, so you've got a full year.
Whoop. Alright, but that is going to be it for me for tonight, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back on tomorrow more of this anyway. We'll do Snow Temple tomorrow night. And possibly Great Bay as well, depending on how long it takes. But I'll be back on tomorrow night. If you want to see more like this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications to channel member socials. Those are linked down below. Don't forget you can also support the channel further by becoming a channel member from as little as 99 pence per month here in the UK. If you're watching this on Twitch or on Kick, don't forget to follow. I'll catch you guys in the next one.